Konnichiwa, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between? It's the QPM crew, baby. Got Joelle and Sho Suzuki, and we're welcoming a new member to the crew today. The one and only, extremely handsome and talented. Give it up for Alexander.
Wow, I gotta take you with me everywhere. That was incredible. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to do this.
Yay, welcome to the Q fam. You know what? We're super excited about your new EP and enjoyed feeling all the feels in all of your songs. So we're happy to have you today.
Definitely, okay. Thank you.
Mabuhay, Alex. So we're going to turn things around for you. We've stalked you a little bit, and we noticed that you do this 23 questions series online. So we're going to flip that around. We're going to put you in the hot seat and ask you 23 questions. But before we get into that, we want to know, do you know any Filipino words? Are you able to say anything in Filipino or Tagalog?
Yeah.
I know mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
And mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Yeah, okay. Those are good, but you know, they're kind of dated. I mean, I feel like a lot of international artists use that all the time. And we want to give you something extra special, right, Joelle?
Yes. So we have a new word for you to learn, a few words. This is actually another new way to greet someone, and it is by saying marupok ka.
Marupok.
Can you say that? Yeah, marupok ka.
Marupok.
Yeah. It also means I love you. It's a different way of saying I love you.
Oh, beautiful.
So promise us, Alex, that anytime you get an interview from the Philippines or you meet a Filipino fan, you greet them by saying Maripoka.
I definitely. It's actually funny that the woman that works at the coffee shop that I go to every day is Filipino, so I'm gonna say it to her tomorrow.
Perfect. Good morning, Maripoka.
Good morning, Maripoka.
Beautiful. All right.
I can't wait. This is perfect. She's gonna freak out.
She will. We'll tell you what it actually means later on. But for now, let's do this. 23 questions with Alexander 23. The rule is you've got to answer as quickly as possible.
Yes.
We are from Q. So quick is the key to this.
Yeah.
Anything that comes to the top of your mind, you just got to say it. Blurt it out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we want to be able to know as much as we can about you, right?
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's dive right into it. Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so question number 1. What is the story behind Alexander 23?
I was born on the 23rd. It's a number that's followed me around my whole life.
Okay, nice.
That seems simple enough. Question number 2. What is your favorite zodiac sign?
Ooh, I mean, I'm an Aquarius, so I got to roll with that, right? I'm going to go. What are you?
He was traumatized by an Aquarius before.
I'm so sorry.
I've dated a few Aquarians, and
on behalf of all the other Aquarians, I'm very, very sorry. We're very sorry.
I'll take that apology. You are forgiven.
Nice. Okay, next. What is the last series you binge watched?
Ooh, the last series I binge watched was a show called Fleabag. It's a British TV show.
Ooh,
and it was if you've never seen it, it was brilliant. So I highly recommend it.
So binge watch worthy. Okay, got that.
We'll add that to our list right now. Which song is stuck? Which song is stuck in your head right now? Sing it for us.
Ooh. I mean, I feel like me and the rest of the world got driver's license stuck in our head. I mean, come on.
You got to sing it.
I got my driver's license last year. Last year. Yeah.
Okay, that works. Okay, so dogs or cats? We want to know.
Ooh, dogs.
Also, that's why you left your little special guest earlier. Yay.
Sure
Alexander 23 is a
dog for the win. When you visit the Philippines, I'll have to bring my dog to you so you can finally meet him.
Please, I'm dying.
Okay. We're going to get a little kinky. It's still early here in the Philippines, but it's already 8 p.m. over there. So I feel like this question is fine. Alexander 23, my next question is boxers, briefs, or nothing at all?
Ooh, I mean, that depends on the scenario. I'd say right now, boxers, later, nothing at all.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for your honesty here. We're going to need more of your honesty here some more. Are you usually the ghoster or the ghostie?
Ooh, am I the ghoster or the ghostie? I am very ashamed to say I'm probably usually the ghoster.
Oh, okay.
But I would like to think I try not to be. I try not to be. I try to be respectful of other people's feelings, but you can't win them all, you know?
You heartbreaker. This is why I always tell my radio partner to stay away from musicians. Hearts.
I'd write a very mean song about me, so I don't know.
We'll have to talk to a few of your exes after this. Maybe they can come out with another single too.
That would be a much different interview.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. In Filipino or in Tagalog, bakit hindi ka crush ng crush mo? In English, why does your crush not like you back?
Why does your crush not like you back? Because
top of mind. No,
oh my God, why does my crush not like me back? Because I spend too much time making coffee.
What? Okay. That is
probably my worst answer yet.
Didn't expect that answer. But
I don't know why. That's what I thought of. Too much time on stupid hobbies. I'll say that. That's probably a better answer.
I feel like if your crush actually said that to you in the past, that's not the real reason. There's something else.
They're just looking for something. You know, whatever they got to say, I'll let them off the hook. They can ghost me.
Okay, all right. So from Matters of the Heart, let's move on to your music. How has Alexander 23 changed from the debut EP to your second one?
Cool. Yeah, I think I used to be a bit more obsessed with the production side, and I think I've flipped over to just a bit more obsessed with the songwriting side. So I think that's the shift that I've noticed.
That's nice. So it's a lot of heart more now. Like you feel like there's a lot more feelings into the second.
A lot more feelings, that's for sure.
Wow.
Great. Okay, so related to your music again, why is it called "Oh No, Not Again"?
Yeah, so the EP kind of like chronicles one full rotation of a relationship, and it's a rotation that I've gone through a couple times now. And so at the end of it, you're just like, oh no, not again. Like I can't believe that just happened again.
That is smart. That perfectly captures the whole span of a relationship and from the start to the beginning. That's awesome. Now, out of all the tracks, which would you say would be the toughest one to finish? Which was the toughest one to finish and why?
Ooh, I think Cry for Boys was actually really tough to finish. I had like the first 90% done and it felt so good. And I think I just put too much pressure on myself for that last 10%. And it made it really tough to finish, but I'm really happy that I took the extra time because I'm happy with where it ended up.
Yay.
And sometimes the ones that are the most challenging end up becoming your favorites, right?
As this one has, you know, I'm more grateful for it because it was tough.
Okay, here's a tough question for you. I am absolutely in love with your song, Come Here and Leave Me Alone. The question is that actually about you?
Yeah, that for me is just exactly how I feel pretty much all the time, where I like always want affection and attention, but I also always like want to be alone and to be by myself and have my own space. And so it's like I'm just learning how to, you know, balance that. And it's definitely been a process, and I certainly have not mastered it, but at least I'm trying.
Yes, that's good on trying. But so since it's about you, aren't you then singing about the boys like you in your new single, Cry Over Boys? Does that mean it's you as well?
Oh man, I was afraid you'd ask this one.
We needed to call you out, man.
I
heard that. I was like, hold on a minute. This guy right here is making fun of these girls that are crying over boys, all these red flags, but he seems to be a red flag himself based on his other songs.
You know what? Honestly, I can't even argue with that. I totally understand why you feel that way, and I look forward to proving you wrong. So that's all I'll say.
Good. It's growth. It's about growth anyway, and becoming a better person as we get older, right? So that's awesome. We're looking forward to that.
It's a new year. Let's all hope that Alexander 23 manages to change his ways and actually learns to accept love wholeheartedly.
Oh.
Don't be fickle, my man.
we all can dream. Hopefully we'll get there.
Okay. Next question. How would you sum up your music in just one word?
Oh, feelings.
Of course. That is perfect. Wouldn't have, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's move on back to the random answers. What is your Wi-Fi password?
My Wi-Fi password is I'm just gonna say it because hopefully this doesn't backfire. It's Orange Squirrel 854. And it was chosen for us, and it's completely random. And if you ever are near my house, which I don't know why you know where my house is, but if you do and you need a little Wi-Fi, there you go.
Orange Squirrel 85. Is that right?
Yep.
Don't worry. I doubt the signal would reach us here in the Philippines, but I'm gonna get a shot anyway. Okay, let's get back to the feel, since you are all about feeling things. Alexander 23, I imagine you are someone who likes to get a little nostalgic once in a while. So please answer this. Who to you was the one that got away? Describe this person to us.
Ooh, the one that got away. When I was about 13 years old, I locked eyes with this girl in the airport, a 13-year-old girl. And we just had that, instant connection. And then she got on her flight and I got on mine, and we never saw each other again. Or maybe we did. I wouldn't even know if I saw her today, but I'm assuming she got away. So yeah, I hope she's doing well. We never exchanged words, let alone numbers or AIM passwords, but I have high hopes for her, and I hope all our dreams came true.
But you never know. I mean, I hear stories all the time about couples getting married and then realizing a few years later that they were at a theme park together when they were
totally. I love those stories so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And just think about the amazing song you'd be able to write if that actually happened to you.
That would be so cool.
There's definitely a song in there.
Yeah. So girl from the airport all those years ago, if you're listening or watching right now, make sure to hit Alex up.
Hit me up. I'm around.
That's true. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper into the feels. We want to know, Alexander 23, how are you now? Really? You have to add in the really, just to be like, 'cause it's easy to say, I'm okay, but how are you now?
I like the really qualification. I am really good. Really good. I've just been pretty happy and stoked on life lately, and enjoying myself, and yeah, and I'm trying to say that more. I think people only feel the need to share, myself included, when they're not doing well, and I think it's nice to put some of that positive energy into the world as well.
Oh, that's great. That's
It's not surprising to hear that, though. I mean, especially now that you're kind of done with the whole production and writing side of the music, and you're putting it out there. You're getting great responses when your music is appreciated. I mean, I'd imagine that would be an amazing feeling for you. So we're really happy that you have shared that music with us, and we're happy that it's making you happy too. Okay, let's talk about something else, since I am a big fan of the superhero universe. Which superhero power would you want to have? Which superpower would you want to have?
I love this question. I think there's really only one answer. For me, it's flying. I think everyone who doesn't say flying is just trying to be creative, and I get that. But who doesn't want to fly? I mean, that would be insane.
That's amazing. That's true.
But why? That's the next question. Why flying? Because if you wanted to go somewhere really fast, you could teleport instead.
Of course, but then you wouldn't be flying.
I think Alex wants to see the view. Maybe
I want to just cruise. I want to know what it feels like to just feel my whole body just wavering in the wind. I mean, like.
But here's the thing. People. Okay, so this is my argument towards that. People don't take into consideration the fact that when you're up there, the altitude is different, the air is different, so you need a whole different set of superpowers in order to be able to cope with being so up high in the sky.
I mean, I think if you can fly, I think that stuff is kind of taken care of. I think that comes with the superpower. Like if you could teleport, I don't know if like our bodies and the atoms in our bodies are suited to deal with that type of just disturbance and disruptions. Like, I don't know about that. If you have super strength, are your joints just ready, or do you rip your labrum every time you lift up a boulder? I think if we're going to start making qualifications, I think that's a slippery slope.
You got me there.
Okay, back to the feels. Where was your first kiss? We're at question number 20 here, by the way.
Oh, my first kiss was it was at the movie theaters. I was watching a movie called Fred Claus, and just planted one on her, and I'll never forget it.
Oh,
that's another movie to add to our bucket list. 3 more questions to go. Question 21. What do you now understand about love that you didn't before?
What do I now understand about love that I didn't before? I think something I've been trying to keep in mind as I've been fortunate enough to be in love a couple times and love people and tremendously. And I think now when that ends, I have less of that existential dread of like, what if I never find love again? And I think there's a lot of love out there for everyone. And I think as long as you're open to it, it'll eventually find you.
Oh, that's nice. I agree as well. Okay, down to a few more. Can you describe your worst breakup experience?
My worst breakup experience. Well, oh man, that's a good one. If only I could fly for some of these breakup experiences. Well, I'll do the worst one that turned into the best one. When I was in 7th grade, I broke up with my girlfriend, and then I realized the next day that I'd really messed up. So that's never good when you feel the opposite way. But the next day, at the water fountain, I said, I messed up. I really want you back. And she said, well, if you want me back, you're gonna have to prove it to me. And I wrote my first song that night. And it's been a song of affair ever since, and it worked. Unfortunately, it worked. So, yeah.
Please don't tell me you broke up with her again after, though.
I did, but years later.
They tried to work out.
We tried our best. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. We've made it to the last question, Alexander 23.
Amazing.
Question number 23 is, do you have a message for your Filipino fans?
Oh, incredible. In true 23 questions form. Yes, I do. Well, first of all, thank you guys for all these incredible questions. This has been such a blast. And second of all, to all my Filipino fans, I'm so grateful you exist, and I can't wait to meet you. Under any other normal circumstances, I would have been out there 10 times by now, but unfortunately that hasn't been the case, but it will be soon, as soon as possible. And thank you for all the support so far, and hopefully we can all hang in person very soon.
We're hoping for the exact same thing, man. We cannot wait to meet you. Thank you so much. We can't let you go without admitting what the actual word we taught you means. And marupok ka actually means fragile heart. Having a fragile heart.
Oh, that works just the same. I'm still gonna say it tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes.
It's sort of like a running joke that we have in the country right now. But again, a big thank you. Let's give it up once again for Alexander 23. One last thing, if you can just say, hey, this is Alexander 23 on Q Radio, marupok ka.
For sure. What's up? This is Alexander 23 on Q Radio, marupok ka.
Yes!
I love it
so much.
Thank you so much. Tell your dog I say goodbye. And
thank you
I'll see y'all soon.
We'll just close this up. Thank you so much, Alexander23. And thank you, Q fam, for hanging out with us. Don't forget to eat your fruit and stay cute.
Love that.
This has been Joelle and Sho Suzuki with Alexander 23 on Q. See you when we see you. Thank you, guys.